Hey, I'm Emily and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make stickers with your Cricut. Let's get started. So first things first, you want to make sure that you have the right materials to make your stickers. I like to use these self-adhesive laminating sheets by Avery, which will be linked in my Amazon storefront. And I will be putting a link to everything that I use in the description below. This is my favorite brand of laminating sheets to use. They're very easy to work with, and I absolutely love how they have grid lines that makes it so easy to figure out how much I need to cut off. And along with the laminating sheets, you will also need some sticker paper. I like using matte sticker paper since I'm putting the self-adhesive laminating sheets over it anyway. This is also linked in my Amazon storefront. And you could see that one side is matte, which is the back, and then the other side, it's still matte, but it's just like a little bit smoother, and that's the sticker side. I know it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but when you see it in person, you'll be able to feel, and it also has the front side listed, which is very helpful. Thank you so much. So you want to make sure that you load your sticker paper correctly into your printer. Okay, so I already designed my sticker and uploaded it into Design Space. So I'm gonna scroll down until I find the image that I want to make and add that to my canvas. And I'm going to resize it. I want it to be approximately 1.5 inches. You want to make sure that your operation is print then cut. And now that we have the size that we want, I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate it. So over on the right, I'm gonna click the duplicate button. These stickers are pretty small, so I can fit quite a few of them on a page. I feel like this is probably enough, so I'm going to go ahead and hit make. And it does look like there's a little space left at the bottom that I could fit a few more stickers in, so I'm just going to duplicate 2 and see how that works. So I'm going to go back to make. And as you can see, it kind of looked like it would fit, but not really because it's putting them on another page. I'm going to go ahead and delete the extra 2 because I don't want to waste my sticker paper. So I'm going to delete them and go back to make. So then the next step that you're going to do is hit continue, and you're going to send this image to your printer. And I always add the bleed over here in the green checkbox. It just makes the cutting a lot more clean. You're gonna send it to the printer and it will print out like this, exactly the way it looked in Design Space. So here it is, all printed. But then don't forget, we need the self-laminating sheets. So that goes on after you already printed it. So I'm going to take out a sheet, and you want to make sure that you are placing the laminating sheet inside of the black lines. If there's anything obscuring it, the Cricut may have a hard time reading it properly when cutting, and it could mess up your stickers. So I just like to take these sheets and kind of go by the grids and see how much I need to cut off. So I'm going to do that vertically and horizontally. So once we have our nice little square cut, I'm going to peel the top off. And then this part you just want to be really careful because once it's stuck down, that's it. You cannot take it back off. So I'm going to stick this to the top and then peel off the rest. So the top part sticks and it just kind of helps anchor it while you're peeling off the backing. And as I'm peeling off the backing, I'm pressing down as evenly as I can to help prevent any air bubbles from getting in. And then I'm going to take my scraper tool and just gently scrape down the laminating paper. You just want it to be nice and flush. So now we are finally ready to have our Cricut cutter sticker. So I'm going to take a light grit mat. I don't like using standard mats for stickers because sometimes it is too sticky and then it actually rips the backing of my sticker. So I'm just gonna line it up on the far left edge. And then once it's in place, I use my brayer tool to just go over it a few times and make sure that it's on the mat well. Okay, so then you're gonna go back to the same page you were in Design Space. It should come up like this where you sent the images to the printer. So I'm going to choose printable sticker paper as my base material. I select more for the pressure setting. It really just depends on your sticker paper. So what your Cricut is gonna do when you load it in, Before it cuts, it comes up with the screen that says detecting, and it's actually going to just scan the entire image. It's just scanning the image, and that's how it knows where to cut. And you could see the light will turn on. So once it's done detecting, then the screen will switch to cutting and it will cut. And quick tip, if you ever notice that the Cricut didn't cut your image all the way through, you could have it go over the image one more time. So when the Cricut is done and it's asking you to unload the mat, instead of doing that, you're just going to hit the cut button on the Cricut again and it will cut it. And you want to make sure that you do this before you unload the mat, because if you unload the mat and then have to redo the whole thing, it may be uneven. So now that we're all cut, you want to take the stickers off the mat. So you're gonna flip the mat upside down. The outer part will come off and the stickers should just stick to the mat. And then you just kind of go through and pop the stickers off one by one very, very carefully. And this is what they look like all done. I hope this tutorial was helpful for some of you. And if you're looking for more crafting content or Cricut tutorials, just subscribe to my channel and I will be posting more content in the future. See ya!